What's happening, guys? This is Shivang for iGyan.in, and this is the full review of the LG Optimus L3 II Dual. Now, in terms of the box contents, you get a micro USB cable, a standard LG charger, and a pair of basic headphones along with your quick start guide and your warranty guide. The L3 II Dual has a Qualcomm MSM7225A Snapdragon chipset clocked at 1 GHz. It also has an Adreno 200 GPU and 512 MB of RAM. At the front, it has a 3.2 inches 240 by 320 pixel display. It's made of entirely of plastic and has a glossy black finish both at the front and the back, which we feel makes it scratch and smudge prone. The overall design of the phone is really bland, to be honest. It has rounded corners and a grey bezel runs around the phone. Under the 3.2 inch display, there are 4 touch capacitive buttons, namely back, home, menu and a SIM switch button. At the top, you have your power button along with a headphone jack. A microphone and a micro USB port are at the bottom, and your volume rocker towards the left. Remove the back cover and you'll see the battery, below which there are 2 SIM card slots. The micro SD card slot is located towards the left of the battery compartment, which in our opinion is a bit flawed, as you'll have to remove the battery cover every time. Also, you really have to wrestle with the phone to get the back cover off. Build quality overall is really solid, but the lack of thought put into the design leaves us really disappointed. You really need the micro SIM card slot, as it only has 1.6 GB of user available internal memory. The screen of the L3 II Dual has a low 125 ppi pixel density, which obviously leads to unclear text and difficulty while browsing. It has a high contrast and decent brightness though. As it is an IPS display, the viewing angles are pretty good and outdoor visibility is one of the best in the segment. Now, we obviously wouldn't expect a stellar screen from a device of this segment, but we did expect better in terms of the pixel count. If we quickly open an iGyan video, you'll notice that the video experience on this device is hampered by the screen size and resolution. Audio though is nice and loud, and we were really satisfied with the overall quality of the sound. The browsing capability on the LG Optimus L3 II Dual is dire. Pages take a lot of time to load up, pinch to zoom is very choppy and laggy, and it most definitely isn't the best in the segment. The L3 II Dual comes loaded with Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean along with, as expected, LG's Optimus 3.0 UI. It gets the same lock screen transition and other animations that some of its bigger siblings get. You have 5 lock screens along with various themes to choose from. The lock screen too can be customized by using various shortcuts and clock and calendar widgets from the settings menu. The drop-down window has a set of toggles on the top, which can be customized and adjusted according to your needs. There are also a bunch of preloaded LG apps like the Quick Memo app, which lets users scribble notes on a blank page or on top of a screenshot. Others include ones for backup, cell broadcast, file manager, etc. Safe to say, this phone has one of the best software detailing in this segment. Well done, LG. The phone comes with a 3.2 megapixel fixed focus camera without flash, which in our opinion is a bit substandard and the image quality is average at best. Again, an example of LG's software detailing. You can see that even with such a low quality camera, you have various shooting modes to choose from. Portrait, landscape, sports, sunset. You can adjust your ISO, white balance, color effects and a lot more. Images from the camera were hazy and grainy. In low light conditions, images are barely visible. Likewise, videos can be recorded as QVGA videos, not good enough by any means. The dialer is nice and easy, and like any other Android phone, cleverly integrates contacts and groups. Call clarity was decent throughout our use, and neither us nor those on the other side of the line had any issues being heard. The phone is a dual SIM GSM phone with support for one active and the other in standby mode. The keyboard is fairly accurate and responsive. It works well in both landscape and portrait mode. And the biggest surprise of all, it also has handwriting recognition. This feature is as accurate as we've seen on any other device. Really impressive. Overall, we're not sure what LG was aiming for with the LG Optimus L32 Dual. It lacks a USP. The only impressive feature of this device, and a big one that too, is the attention paid to the software aspect of this device. The custom apps, handwriting recognition, etc. puts this device head and shoulders above the competition in this segment as far as software is concerned. In contrast to that, the hardware the phone is powered by seems dated and below this price point. Phones like the Micromax Canvas A110 for example offer way better specs at just a few $100 more. Thanks for watching guys, this was Shivang for iGyan.in. You can also catch us on Facebook, Twitter and Google+. Do subscribe to our YouTube channels that are youtube.com/iGyan, youtube.com/iGyanTV.